Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the 5 ways to become a more powerful communicator and how I've used these 5 things to help me build my communication skills, build my network, build my business, and really create an impact in life, networking and meeting some of the most amazing people in the world, including the Tony Robbinses and all the epic business leaders I've had the privilege to meet on my channel, where I've interviewed over 100 multi-billion, multi-million dollar entrepreneurs. Passion and future, you can find the link down below. Again, my name is Omar. Thanks for watching. And today I'm going to talk about these quick 5 really quick because I think they have been powerful. And as the great Tony Robbins says, the quality of your life comes down to the quality of your communication. And the quality of your communication, both with yourself first and with others. But it starts with yourself, all right? So these 5 tips are things that have helped me build my communication skills, which I think more than money, more than network, more than expertise, more than credibility, more than anything, has allowed me at every level of life, to learn both A, what works for me, and B, what works for the amazing men and women ascending and succeeding in their own life and business. And it's the quality of their communication. Communication is what opens doors. It's what creates questions. It's what provokes answers. It's what makes people know you, like you, trust you, feel you, understand you. And your ability to communicate, not just with words, but with energy, with tonality, with emotion, with listening, right? There's so many different elements of communication that the verbal communication is just the smallest part, all right? So I geek out about this stuff. I love this stuff, but these are the 5 quick tips, all right? So I'll give them to you up front, and then I'll elaborate briefly. Number 1, to be an effective communicator, is you must listen to high-quality conversations. You must listen to high-quality conversations. This could be high-quality communication that you like, not that others like, that you want to emulate. And so for me, I used to listen to religious debates. I used to listen to really good podcasts or really good interviews like 60 Minutes or wherever in the world you're from. If you listen to good interviews at length, you'll learn not just what they're talking about, but you'll learn by the way they communicate, little words here or phrases here or ways they bend questions or ask things, or you'll pick up all these little things that you can use for your communication skills in the future that help you connect with others as well. So number 1 is listen to great communicators. Number 2 is actually to read. And when I say read, I recommend reading a physical book, but even audiobooks or however you like to consume content on the Kindle or whatever it is, just consuming great words, because the process of taking in words at a time that were crafted with intentionality, with passion, with persistence, with just depth, right, to persistently get the message across, or that paint a picture, or that make things come alive for you, it builds your mind's relationship with words. So instead of seeing words as these things to navigate day to day like most people do around the world, you start looking at words as literally like paint and a paintbrush to paint what it is you want people to see, what it is you want people to understand. For me, I implemented this in my own life, in my business, because I started asking questions to, hey, how do I get interviews, right, to billionaires? Instead of asking them directly, I learned to strategically communicate to the gatekeepers, to their right hands, to their videographers. And that's the way I got into building a network that would allow me to interview huge names on my podcast, multi-billionaires, multi-million dollar entrepreneurs, to meet Tony Robbins, and to do all this cool stuff in my own life, which again, you can follow me in the free social media links and the links down below. And again, guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing a 100-day YouTube video challenge where I share an inspiring thought of the day, just raw and real, before I go to bed. I almost forgot today, so I just wanted to shoot it really quick in bed. I'm about to go to sleep, so forgive the boring background, but the points stand, all right? So again, like I said, number 2 is you want to read, okay? Because you'll pick up new stuff that you can implement to your life and business and relationships. Number 3 is to write. So I actually highly recommend the process of writing. If you do it in your phone, that's okay, in your notes. But I personally love the idea and recommend the idea of writing things down on paper, because there's something powerful that happens when you commit pen to paper and you brain dump something that's inside of your mind and put it out. It gets you to see what you're actually thinking. It gets you to translate it. It gets you to build the muscle of getting what's in here and putting it down on paper, putting it down on your phone screen. And when you do that, you're going to more and more learn how to bend words, bend phrases, ask questions, think more clearly, think more sharply. And you'll naturally, the process of writing requires you to build a relationship with what you're thinking and what you're writing. And so it builds a strength and connection. And so if you're strengthening your communication all the way around, remember, it starts with you. The better you communicate internally, the better you communicate with others. So don't think, how do I communicate better with others? How do I network better with others? Trust me, if you work on yourself and your communication skills, it will naturally show up. It will naturally be available when you put yourself in the right environments to then go talk to people. It'll be on tap. It'll be easy. It'll be part of who you are rather than being something that is trying to fake or trying to pretend, right? So work on, like a firefighter, work on the practice of how to put out a fire before there's a fire instead of just learning how to put out the fire when there is a fire, right? Anticipation is the ultimate power. The more in advance you can prepare and build these skills, the more equipped you're going to be to handle problems down the line, okay? So those are the first three. Number 4, let me know if you can guess what it is. Number 4, in my opinion, is cultivate the ability to ask questions. Cultivate the ability to ask questions. The better you get at asking questions, both to yourself and others, the more you're going to start building a relationship with understanding yourself, understanding how to provoke others, understanding how sometimes you can ask 3 different people the same question and they'll give you a different answer. So you learn how to develop micro nuances, micro specificity, be very particular about nuanced points when asking questions, and that will help grow your ability to sell, to influence, to persuade, again, starting with yourself and then later translating to others, okay? So that's number 4. And last is ask questions. For me, I started a podcast, so I took it to another level, right? But the more you cultivate that habit, the better questions you ask, the better answers you'll get. You'll reap the benefits of that. And then the last one, number 5, to me, to be honest, is practice communicating out loud. Practice communicating out loud. So this could mean talking to yourself. And for me, I know it sounds crazy, but I personally like to think out loud sometimes when I'm in the shower, because the process of having all this combustion from everything I'm reading, everything I'm thinking, everything I'm working on, everything I'm inspired by, when I can sit there and just kind of brain dump out loud, even if it's in bits and pieces, I start developing an emotional connection with what I'm saying. I'm starting to hear myself. I'm starting to hear the passion, the intensity, how I word things, what sounds harsh, what could be said better. And I know it sounds kind of crazy, but the process of letting out what's inside and then little by little trimming the fat, tweaking it, making it elegant, if you can develop these 5 micro habits, I promise it will blow your mind as to how you develop your communication skills naturally, and it's actually fun, so you can enjoy the process, okay? And of course, the better the quality of your communication, the better questions you ask, the better answers you will get in life. So to recap, these 5 communication skills that I recommend in no particular order is number 1, read. Read. Number 2, make sure to listen to high quality communication, whether it be with friends, family, podcasts, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Number 3, I recommend, like I said, writing things down, whether in your phone or journaling or goal setting, whatever it takes. Get yourself to have a relationship with putting pen to paper, getting ideas out of your head and translating them. The process of doing that will get you to build the muscle of filtering what you're thinking, and you'll start getting better and better and better at thinking in a way that you are personally connected to, which is super duper important. Like I said, number 4 is, and I know I messed up the order a little bit here, but the 5-point stand. Number 4 is to ask questions. Cultivate the ability to ask questions. Like I said, for me, I started a podcast. For you, maybe it's having the guts to do something scary. Call that person or shoot that email or ask for a lunch or ask if you can pick somebody's mind or ask a mentor if they'd be willing to hop on a call with you, even if you offer them a few bucks or their time or a coffee, or offer to go work somewhere for free. Ask questions if you can learn about people's industry or their business or how they became successful. The ability to cultivate questions will get you to prove that you can have ideas in your mind, and any of the uncertainties, you can provoke a question and get an answer back. It's one of the most profound communicational devices, like to level up your mindset, that I have personally found, and it's why I love asking questions for a living, right? It helps in sales, it helps in business, it helps with yourself, it helps with your own goal setting, helps with, things we're all working on. I'm an equal student just like you guys. Like, yeah, I'm living my dream, but I'm working on my weight, I'm working on my fitness, I'm working on my discipline. And I'm not very good at it all the time, but right, we're all humble students of the game. So this is a great little way to rep the muscle. And again, to recap, number 5 would be what I just mentioned, which is cultivate the ability to talk to yourself or to think out loud or to practice with others. Find good friends who like talking about rich subjects that you're passionate about, you're inspired by, you're infected by. The more you can hear yourself talking out loud, whether you're talking out loud or cultivating the habit by yourself of thinking out loud, which I know is kind of weird, but I do, or cultivating the habit of thinking out loud with others, surrounding yourself in an environment of people that allow you to talk about what you're passionate about, that allow you to flow from the soul. That's going to naturally build your confidence to actually enjoy communicating. So trust me, I've sat down with the world class in almost every industry. They are great communicators, great networkers, but before it starts outside, it starts with the inside, right? Like the great Dr. Wayne Dyer says, when you squeeze an orange, what comes out? Orange juice. Why? Because it's an orange. Doesn't matter who squeezed it, doesn't matter how hard they squeeze it. So the parallel here is that, like you and me in life, when life squeezes us, it doesn't matter what squeezes us, because we can only let out what we have inside. So if you can cultivate great communication juice on the inside, when life squeezes you or opportunities come your way, you can juice out that great communication because you've cultivated the ability to be genuinely connected to it, and people will feel that. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to share it with a friend if you thought it was valuable. You can like, comment, subscribe. It would mean the world to me if you can smash that subscribe button. And again, you can follow me on all my free social media links down below. I also have a coaching program. We have both a one-on-one coaching program or a group coaching program, which you can apply for in the link down below, or join our 100% free SKOOL community at the time of this video. I look forward to helping you, and I help entrepreneurs grow their brand and businesses to the next level. Love what I do. You can also check out my interviews on the Passion for You YouTube channel. All right, guys, God bless you. Much love. Let's grow your business. Live those dreams. If you really want what you say you want, let's go out there and prove it. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.